This is how I made these crate scenes for Easter and spring. I got the little crate at Dollar Tree. It was $1.25. I'm just cutting some scrap styrofoam to place into the crate all the way up to the top. Now I'm just using some scrap clay. It's almost dried out, so I thought I'd use it. It also looks like soil. Now I'm using some lightweight spackle. It's old, I just wanted to use it up, but it's also green, and so that will work because I want to do a grass look. So you got to spread this on there, because if you don't, when you go with a tip to place down your spackle, it's not going to stick. You can see I'm having to fight even this a little bit to get the layer to stick. So I had to experiment with this grass tip. It was a little bit tricky. I think my grass tip was a little bit too small for the large bag that I was using. You can maybe find a bigger grass tip, but what I found worked was if I held the bag with my right hand and then I squeezed toward the tip with my left hand, it came out a lot better, and I used a very quick pulling up motion, and that did make the grass look that I wanted. Now I made this bunny in another tutorial, so you can watch that tutorial if you'd like to learn how to make that bunny. I'm just taking in an Easter basket from my shop, glamcandyboutique.etsy.com, and I'm filling that with some green spackle as well. Now I'm just placing some fake strawberry cabochons and piling those up on one side, and then I'm going to add some fake daisy cabochons into the basket. I do have an assortment of fake strawberries and little cabochon flowers for spring in my shop. So this is how it's looking right now, and I decided to paint my crate white. I do recommend painting your crate first, but I didn't know what color I wanted it to be. And then I made this little decal with my silhouette machine, and I'm going to place those letters on there. So here she is completed. Now I'm going to make the little one with the bunny butt sticking out of the grass. And it's the same process as before with making the crate in the grass. And now I'm just sculpting a little bunny rump here. So it's just a little bit of air dry foam clay. I'm putting it around a little piece of scrap styrofoam that was a sphere that I cut in half, and I'm just making the little butt, and then I'm going to add feet and a tail, and the best part is I'm going to add toe beans this time, which I know everybody loves toe beans. Now I do sculpt a little tail here, but later on I decided to put a little pom-pom there, but either way, you can do either. Now I'm just sculpting the feet. Foot shape is very basic. It's just kind of an oval, but you make the top bigger than the bottom for like a heel, and the toes part will of course be a little bit wider. And I'm making mine where the toes are pointing down, because the bunny butt is going to look like the bunny is diving down into the grass. And I'm just cutting little toes into the feet. Now I'm just deciding on the placement of the bunny butt, and I'm going to push it down to that grass later on in the project, but I'm also going to position my feet, and I am just using a little bit of Gorilla Glue, super glue, to add on those feet. Now I'm just adding on a little fuzzy pom-pom for the tail. Now originally I painted on the toe beans, but I just decided that I really needed to make them out of pink clay, so you'll see me do that later. These little tiny carrots are from my shop, Glam Candy Boutique on Etsy. And I'm just going to place those in the grass, and I'm going to stagger the heights. And now I'm just placing some little flower cabochons. And now it's time to make the toe beans. So I'm just taking some light pink air dry foam clay and I'm making the little heel part and then 3 little toe beans for each foot. So just like the other one, I decided to paint this crate white. Again, I do suggest painting it first. And then I added on this little decal. I just love how the feet overhang it. So this is what it looks like. And this is the top view. Isn't it so cute? So this is how they turned out. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully you can use it to make your own. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to watch live crafts, I do live crafts nearly every week on Facebook as the Lollipop Lady. Thank you for watching.